Oh man, oh man, oh man. The stock market is causing lots of chaos. There's a lot of economic pain out here right now, and I totally get it. I'm not happy about it. It's been painful to watch, but I have some solutions, guys, and I have some things I want to share with you that I believe will help you to figure out how to make money in this market, to help you understand a little bit about what's going on. So we're gonna sort of hang out a little bit. So get comfortable, buckle up, seatbelt. We're gonna get started on the Black Financial Channel right now. Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the Black Financial Channel. That's theblackfinancialchannel.com. My name is Dr. Boyce Watkins. I am your friendly neighborhood finance professor. On the Black Financial Channel, we believe in Black wealth. We believe in Black power. We believe in Black excellence. We believe in Black people. We also believe in Black family. We believe in doing what's best for our kids. We believe in teaching wealth to our children. We believe in taking our people to the next level by any means necessary. If you agree with this philosophy, put a hashtag B in the number one in the chat, hashtag B1. The B1 people are the ones I like talking to. If you're not B1, then you need to be out of here, because you are not the people that are going to lead us to the promised land, but those outstanding mothers and fathers and sisters and brothers and children and those who are building generational legacies. That's who's going to get us to the top. So I want to say hello to Maurice and Eshe and Precious Lewis and Savannah and Darlene, and shout out the city that you're from. Let me know which city you're coming from, and I'll shout your city back if I see it. Also, let me know if you can hear me okay. Jermaine's out of Camden, by the way. He wants you to know that. Timothy Gaines, how are you doing, man? Savannah and John Hunter and Carol Smith and Yamita and Eshe 39. Good to see you. Good to see you. Let's see here. Albuquerque, New Mexico for Frederick. You know, that makes you think about Better Call Saul. I don't know if anybody's ever watched Better Call Saul, but it's like literally the best show ever, you know, like as far as like, you know, shows that involve white people and stuff. But it's a great story. It's a great story. I highly recommend it. Also, we started watching Game of Thrones, but the dragon one, the new one. My wife and I started that last night, so that's pretty interesting too. So give me a yes or no. How many of y'all got your butts kicked in the stock market? Like, how many of you feel like you just you just want to scream, you know, like because the stock market was just so brutal to you today? Give me a yes in the chat if you got body slammed by the market today. The market is pretty messy. It's been somewhat bloody. It is a wait. Frederick says I play a lawyer on. Oh, Better Call Saul. Are you kidding me, Fred? Oh man, we got a famous guy in here. Let's everybody clap for Fred, who got an opportunity to be in one of the best shows ever. Better Call Saul is a great show. And we watched every single episode and every single minute of every episode, and we went crazy when the guy shot Howard in the head. That was really sad. I was kind of mad about that. But anyway, so let me get back into this. Let's jump into this. All right. So a lot of you got slammed in the stock market today, and this is kind of what happens. You know, this is what happens. The market declines, and you just have these times. You know, you have these moments where you're gonna have to give back a little bit of what you gained. This is natural. The market tends to ebb and flow. It doesn't like keep going up forever, and it doesn't keep going down forever. So never ever get to the point where you believe that the market is always going to go up or always going to go down. In fact, that's a huge mistake on either side. You know, if you believe it's always going to go down, then you're going to miss all the opportunities when it's going to go up. If you believe it's always going to go up, then you miss all the opportunities that occur when when it goes down. Okay, so ultimately, you got to understand that when times are up, that's when you prepare for when times will be down. When times are down, that's when you prepare for when times will be up. What does that mean to prepare? Well, when the market goes up, that's when you go ahead and pull some money off the table. That's when you go ahead and buy your put options at a good price. That's when you go ahead and protect yourself from the downside, because winter is always coming. Winter is always coming. Do you hear me? Are y'all listening? I'm trying to get your attention. Are you listening? Winter is always coming. The market is always going to have a bad day, bad week, bad month, bad year. It's going to come, right? So when times are good, don't fall in the trap of thinking that things are always going to be good, because it ain't always going to be good in the hood. There's going to be a day where you're going to start, losing a little bit of money. And if you are prepared, then you're going to win. When I talk to my daughter all the time, I just talked to her the other day, and she's 12 now. She's had her birthday, and I hope you'll clap for Tater. It's her birthday, and we had a big birthday celebration this weekend. And so on Monday, she was screaming and hollering downstairs. And if you live in a house full of girls, you'll know that whenever you hear a lot of screaming and chaos, it's because of something that happened like related to school. Like I can't find my outfit, or I'm going to miss the bus because it's mom's fault that whatever. Right. So one of the things I was telling Tater today, which who actually wants to join me on the podcast tomorrow, and her name's Taylor, but I call her Tater, is I said preparation is the key to success. People that want to get ahead financially or otherwise in this world are the people who prepare. What is preparation? All preparation is it's the same as investing. All investors are rich people. People who become rich are people who prepared. So ultimately, the same lesson I give my daughter, which is going to make her very successful one day, I hopefully she'll listen, is the same lesson I'll give all of y'all that are listening. You know, when the market is up, you prepare for when the market's going to be down. When the market is down, you prepare for when it's going to be up. So when it goes down, how do you prepare for when it's going to go up? Well, you start buying stuff. You know, you start looking for bargains. You start realizing that those bargains are going to go up in value because the market has always gone up in value. There's never been a time when the stock market went down and didn't recover. So stop thinking that today is all that there is, or that it's always going to be bad. It's never always going to be bad. It's never always going to be anything. So today is just another day in the books. You know, the market dipped a lot of pain. If you were messing around with meme stocks, you probably felt this burning sensation in your butt because you were getting screwed the entire day. If you're messing around with Bed Bath & Beyond and AMC and all that, you got to be real careful because those meme stocks are getting hammered. AMC and Bed Bath & Beyond, from what I'm reading, are very close to bankruptcy. AMC's talking bankruptcy right now. In fact, there's an article, and I'm going to try to pull that up. If as I pull the article up, could you please do me a favor and hit the thumbs up button, thumbs up, share, subscribe if you haven't done it yet. And also, one of you asked, can you get a discount on the stock options training camp that I have on how to generate income by selling stock options? Go to drboyceprime.com. There is a discount that's embedded in the page for you guys only. So feel free to go to drboyceprime.com. And the focus on that program is generating income by selling stock options, along with a lot of other bonuses that we have. And I hit my students up several times a week to tell them how I'm adjusting to market conditions. So for example, today, when some of these stocks dropped, we talked about rolling down your options positions and making moves so that you can benefit from the decline. And then when the market goes up, you position yourself so you can benefit from the increase. Remember, the key idea is that there's always a way to benefit. There's always a way to make money. The more you know about the market, the more you can do that. So feel free to go to drboyceprime.com. All right, so let me pull up. So AMC right now. Since we're talking about meme stocks, which by the way, I just want to warn you guys, if you mess with meme stocks, be really careful because meme stocks are you're walking on a bed of thin ice. Meme stocks are stocks where you want to have your put options ready to protect you in case they plummet and drop to nothing. Meme stocks are companies where if you're in the options game, I never enter the options game on meme stocks as a buyer. I don't buy those options. I sell them. I sell them to the people who think those stocks are going to go up, up, up. I don't buy them because I don't believe in buying meme stock options. And also, here's the deal. Here's the deal with meme stocks. Meme stocks are manipulated, man. Meme stocks like AMC and all that, AMC and Bed Bath & Beyond, those suckers are manipulated. You can't tell me that it's a coincidence that some college kid ended up making $110 million on some meme stock trade. It's not a coincidence. It's not like he's got some sort of amazing investing savvy, because I can tell you as a finance professor, as a PhD in finance, that there is nothing about AMC stock that leads to any sort of mathematical analysis that will allow you to determine if that stock's going to go up or down. I believe that these markets are manipulated. I believe that there are people who figured out the social media game. They are able to skirt regulations from the Securities and Exchange Commission because the SEC's regulations haven't caught up to the realities of the world. And right now, there are people from Wall Street, in my opinion, who are sitting on these message boards, deliberately manipulating the minds of a bunch of anxious 21-year-olds who will get behind any trend that sounds cool. They'll get behind anybody that they think is a fellow AMC ape, and they end up jumping out here. They jump the gun, and they start buying these things, and they start pushing the prices up. And then guess what? Michael Cohen And guys like him, they make 10, 20, 30, 40 million dollars because they know how to sell when the price has peaked. They know how to get the price going up, and then they know how to sell when the price is about to go down. In fact, Michael Cohen was a heavy investor with AMC, and he did something that I really thought was a little bit awkward, possibly a little shady. This guy, Michael Cohen, I'll try to pull his picture up so you can see him. He's an influencer on AMC, and he had a lot of these young guys buying AMC stock, and they were all getting all pumped up, and they really felt like he was gonna just be there forever, and that he was gonna just really, push the stock through the roof. And I'll be damned if he didn't sell his stocks and cause the stock to plummet after after the stock hit a peak, right? And I really looked at that and I said, what did he do before the stock crashed? And I noticed that he bought about, maybe, I want to say, I don't know, maybe $1 million worth, $1.5 million worth of deep out of the money call options. And what that means is that he was signaling that he believed the stock was going to go to the moon. AFC to the moon. They talk that crazy stuff like, hey, to the moon, to the moon. Well, what I see with that move, in my view, is that he was basically signaling to 21-year-olds who don't know what the hell's going on that he believes the stock is going to go up, up, up. So what do? Well, if they believe it's going to go up, and their fearless leader, dun, 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 is saying that the stock is going to go up, then guess what? They're going to start buying and buying and buying and buying and buying. And so because they believe in him like he's some sort of religious figure, they're going to follow him. So they followed him to the top, and they were buying at the top. And then suddenly it's revealed that he's getting rid of his whole damn position, that he's literally getting out of AMC. I believed in it yesterday. Really, I thought it was going to the moon yesterday, but today I changed my mind. That to me feels like a pump and dump. I'm not saying that it is. I'm saying that it feels like it, and I'm saying that I don't like it. And I'm saying that if you get involved with these meme stocks, just know that this is what we call in finance. We call this a bad market. It's like crypto. Crypto is a bad market. Bad markets are basically where you have bad actors that can go in and manipulate the hell out of that market and cause you to lose a ton of money. Because a lot of people, because they don't understand the stock market, they trade based on trends. They follow what's trendy, like what everybody else is doing. And the stock is going up, up, up. And they believe false things. They believe things about the market that just aren't true. Like if that stock has been going up, 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 it's going to keep going up. Well, there's a little bit of research on momentum trading. I wrote my dissertation on momentum trading, so I know a little bit about it. And it's not that it's impossible for this to be true, but to believe it's unconditionally true is just unconditionally wrong. So I just want to warn you guys, be really careful. If you jump into these meme stocks, just make sure you understand the terrain well enough to know how to protect yourself from the positions. Make sure you know what you're dealing with so you don't end up getting screwed. All right, so let's move on. Do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, share, subscribe. There's that URL, drboysprime.com. That's that program we have on how to generate income by selling stock options and all these other things that we have. Feel free to take a look. You can actually get a discount if you want to go sign up. I created that discount for you guys right there. Also, just a reminder, don't forget, we have the All Black National Convention coming up. It's an annual event, and it's going to be held in Charlotte, North Carolina, and it's going to be amazing and beautiful. And if you want to join the convention, you can go to allblacknationalconvention.com. If you want to be a vendor, you can go to abncvendors.com. And also, if you want to get a discount on your hotel, do not pay the regular hotel rate. The hotel rate for us is cut by over 50%. So you can actually go to abnchotel.com, or if you just want to find all the information, just go to my website, boycewatkins.com. I'll put it all right there for you too. All right. So I hope you guys will come. Billionaire Mike Roberts will be there, along with the chairman of the Air Jordan brand, Larry Miller. There's Mike Roberts. He's a black billionaire that everybody needs to know about, and he's 100% pro-black, and he's a very good friend of mine. And he's going to join us at the convention, along with Larry Miller, who is the CEO of the Jordan brand, who took the Jordan brand from $300 million a year to $3 billion a year. I'm super proud of Larry. I don't have his picture up, but I love this guy, and I'd love for you guys to get a chance to meet all of them. Also, my homeboy Rizza Islam is joining us too, and Rizza is he feeds the young activist in me, and I think that as black people, we have the courage to stand up for ourselves. All right, so let's keep going. Let's keep talking about this market and what's going on here. All right, so also, let's see what else is on my brain today. I would say right now you have a lot of fear in the market. There's something called the VIX, and the VIX basically measures just how nervous investors are, how they're feeling. And the VIX index is higher than it's been in a while. And actually, maybe I could pull up a screen share. It's not insanely high though, but it's higher than it's been in a while. So let me see if I can share my screen and show you guys what the VIX is looking like right now. Okay, boys, hit the right button. Don't mess it up. All right, so let's see. There we go. All right. So let me take this off. So there's the VIX, right? So the VIX right now is higher than it was before. You see here. And this is kind of what they call the fear gauge. And the fear gauge is basically saying that investors are getting a little bit nervous. They're not as confident as they were before. This volatility is leaving people concerned. Also, there are indicators that a lot of companies are laying people off. This is a change in the job market, and ultimately, that is also a signal that there could be some other underlying issues. I know that the prices of real estate have started going down, which is an indicator of two things that could affect your stocks. One, it's an indicator that inflation could be flattening, which is good for your stocks. But it's also an indicator that the economy could be slowing, which is bad for your stocks. So the really confusing thing happening right now is that good news can be bad news and bad news can be good news. That's got to sound confusing as hell. I mean, I know that's got to sound just weirdly, like psychotic in terms of like you're like, what are you talking about, boys? Right? So ultimately, what I would say to you is that right now, overall, in terms of the good outweighing the bad, the longer term trend is what keeps you safe. So the thing that I can say with the most certainty, in my view, is that right now, most of your high level companies, except maybe Apple's just doing extremely well because Apple's kind of a safe haven company. But most of the companies you invest in now, quality companies, the Microsofts, the Nvidia, stuff like that, most of these companies will be worth more in 2 or 3 years than they are right now. That's the expectation that I have. Most of the indicators I've seen have told me that this too shall pass. That you're in the middle of a tough economy. It's hard to figure out. There's a lot of anticipation for the chairman of the Federal Reserve, Jay Powell. He's hosting a meeting at Jackson Hole, Wyoming. I don't know why they picked Jackson Hole. I guess because there's no black people there or something. I have no idea, but I wouldn't want to go to Jackson Hole, Wyoming. But they go to Jackson Hole, Wyoming, and they have these meetings and they talk about the economy and what they're planning to do and whether they're going to raise interest rates. So what's going to happen is Jay Powell is going to give a speech this week. And when he gives this speech, they're going to literally analyze every single word that he says in the speech. And what they're going to try to do is figure out, is he hawkish or dovish on interest rate increases? Hawkish means that he's going to increase interest rates like crazy, and he's just going to go hard in the paint and balls to the wall by any means necessary to increase interest rates. Why would he do that? Well, because he's trying to fight inflation. He's getting a lot of criticism right now because the inflation rate is way too high. And a lot of experts like myself were predicting this. Like we were literally criticizing him all the way up the ladder because he was letting the economy get out of control. And so he's really sensitive to that, I'm sure. So he's going to be speaking and they're going to try to figure out if he's either going to go hard on inflation rates interest rates, or if he's going to be soft. Now, if he's dovish, here's what's going to happen. If he's dovish, if he sounds like, hey, the inflation is going down and there's no reason for us to increase interest rates very much, then you're going to see a rally unlike anything you've ever seen on Friday. Like literally Friday, you're going to be jumping up and down. You're going to be clapping. You're going to be going berserk because you're going to make so much money Friday. It's going to be ridiculous. But the hard part is that nobody knows. At this point, nobody really knows. So if you're talking about short-term trades, it's really anybody's guess. And it really comes down to what kind of investor you are, what you're trying to do. I'm an investor who is probably a little on the conservative side, but I like to be in a position to benefit. So I tend to invest in a way where I'm protected against major downside risk, but also at the same time, I want a piece of the upside, but I don't need all the upside. That's why I'm really big on things like selling stock options and stuff like that. I don't necessarily believe that anybody knows for sure what's going to happen over the next 2 or 3 months. The other thing I've seen is that there are people that do believe that the Federal Reserve may actually slow down their rate hiking by the end of the year. And if they do that, if they slow that down, like there's a guy named Jeremy Siegel, who's this guy at Wharton that I really like. And he basically believes that the Fed is going to start getting more dovish. And that means they're going to get softer on the interest rate increases. They're not going to really put the brakes on the economy as much. And if they get dovish the way he's predicting, then you're talking about a major market rally by the end of this year. So in general, I'm going to ask you all this question right now, and I'd like for you to give me a yes or no in the chat. How many of you are consistently investing in the stock market right now? Give me a yes or no in the chat. Are you investing consistently in the market? Give me a yes or no. I'd like to know this because I really need to impress this on you guys right now. If you're not investing in the stock market consistently, then I don't know what to say to you. I really feel bad for you because you're going to sit there and you're going to watch. They say the word poor stands for passing over opportunities repeatedly. That's what they say poor stands for, passing over opportunities repeatedly. And I'm just telling you guys, that there's going to be money getting made. And the people that are investing consistently, even small amounts of money, they're going to see their money growing in a way that they don't even have to do any work to get it. And I don't want you to miss that. So I'm really begging you to consider just investing small amounts. Just pull out that app, get started. There's actually a free training I put together at firstshareofstock.com. I'll put the URL on the screen if you guys want to go and take a look. It's totally free. It's a 10-minute video training that'll get you started to buy your first share of stock in 10 minutes or less, and it'll change your life. So don't miss out on all these opportunities that are coming. Remember, every market, it presents an opportunity to make money. And that's what it is. Now, before I finish up, I'm going to give you my stock pick of the week, the stock that I like this week that I actually bought a lot of shares in. Do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button, thumbs up, share, subscribe. And also, by the way, I do Dr. Boy shout outs for Black-owned businesses. And so if you'd like to purchase a Dr. Boy shout out and support the podcast, you can feel free to go to drboysfinance.com. If you put your information in, I'll shout out your company and send people to your website based on, what I do on this podcast. So that's the URL you can go to. All right. So my stock pick of the day is a company called AppLovin. And AppLovin, I'll read the formal definition of what AppLovin does. It's a kind of a strange name for a company, but I like it because it's a great stock, according to the analysts. I believe, and the stock went down another 5% today. And it says AppLovin is, it is a mobile tech company headquartered in Palo Alto. It has a revenue of $2.79 billion. Holy crap, that's a lot of money. They have 1,594 employees. And let's see what else is going on here. And their ticker symbol is APP. And they said they enable developers of all sizes to market, monetize, analyze, and publish their apps through its mobile advertising, marketing, and analytics platform, Max, App Discovery, and Spark Labs. AppLovin operates Lion Studios, which works with game developers to promote and publish mobile games. AppLovin also has large investments in various mobile game publishers. In 2020, 49% of AppLovin's revenue came from businesses using its software and 51% from consumers making in-app purchases. So they have a really good monetization setup. It appears that they are profitable. They actually have positive operating income. And this is a stock based on my research, and I am actually going to continue to buy shares in the stock. So what did I do? The ticker symbol is APP. And I am what I've done is I've set up one of my accounts to buy shares of this company every week consistently forever. And so do I know that the stock is going to go up soon or not? I don't know if it's going to go up next week or next month or next year, but I know the analysts like it. So that's my stock pick of the week. And I hope that this helps you in your journey to make money. And what apps do I use as Flaming? I use a lot of apps. I use Robinhood and E-Trade and Acorns and Stash and I get Merrill Lynch and TD Ameritrade. I use them all. I use a lot of stuff. So and I look at a lot of sources. I just take in information all day long. That's pretty much all I do all day long. So so there we go. There you go. All right. So by the way, tomorrow we have stock market investing class. And if you want to ask me questions or come in and ask me about your specific stocks or your investments, join us. You can do a free trial in the class. It's at theblackstockmarketprogram.com. The URL is on the screen. You can do the first month for either free or $1 or something like that. And then if you don't like it, you can leave or you can stay. And we meet every Tuesday, and my students are able to ask me questions. And pretty soon I'm going to invite some of the students into the metaverse with me. We have a metaverse office for the Black Business School that we bought, and it gives us a chance to kind of hang out and network and all that good stuff. And I'll tell you more about that later. All right. So anyway, take care, guys. Have a good day. It was real, and I hope that this helped you. And I'll be back again soon. So God bless you, and go make your money. And I love you. Peace.